can't you see?
What is beauty?
Is this beauty?
Or is this beautiful?
But most importantly, what are these consequences?
As children, we have been taught that standardized beauty is something we should look up to and achieve.
But what we have failed to acknowledge is that it has huge consequences.
Why are you here?
Because I want the job.
Do you have any qualification?
Yes, I have many qualifications.
I really don't trust you.
Thank you.
Why?
Thank you.
Okay. Hello, you're here for the job interview, right?
Oh yeah, I would love to get the job, but I don't have that much experience. And I hate this weather. But I have to put it on so that you can...
Well, of course I'm gonna choose the second one. She's much better.
Understand this better, here's some background information.
An individual's appearance tends to overshadow her other characteristics, informing of the basis of first impressions. It also influences perceptions of the individual's other attributes.
According to the beauty is good stereotype, people who are more attractive are treated and seen more positively. In an experiment, people were asked to match personalities with people. And the psychologists found that the more attractive people were linked with the best traits, such as likability, competence, and honesty. And the less attractive people were matched with the worst attributes, such as laziness and unproductiveness. We can see how we live in a world where beauty matters. And it matters a lot.
This picture, we can see less than 11% of girls would describe themselves as beautiful. This means that the rest have terrible mental health, and who knows what the girls had to do to consider themselves beautiful. It also says 31% of girls have starved themselves to lose weight, which is horrible for your health and can have real consequences.
Also says that 81% of 10-year-old girls are afraid of being fat. At 10! They already been introduced to beauty standard, which will make them have a less happy childhood, since they are even from this age worrying about their body.
And all because I was afraid. I'm so ashamed of the fuss I've made.
Here, we can see an average TV show that any kid could see.
Such a great story about a perfect girl who gets a handsome prince and they live happily ever after.
But if we think about it, is this real life?
Of course not. People come in all shapes and sizes. Imagine the impact that a little child could have if they see someone like Snow White on TV and they can't look like this.
This is as little children, but does this get better or worse as we grow up?
Well, believe it or not, it gets worse. Because now we see it everywhere. Magazines, music videos, and virtually every movie.
But it isn't all of it. As we grow up, we want to look better because of the society imposes a standard we have to achieve to be important in life.
And if this is the standard, there are many things we have to do to achieve which aren't so healthy. Hi, today we're here with Tab.
An interview to an expert.
So, we have some questions for you. First, what are some things people do to achieve the standard?
Sure, well I think everybody does something different, right, to achieve beauty standards. Some people alter themselves physically, some people actually have body dysmorphia, which means that they are anorexic or bulimic, and they have a big struggle with their body and how they look. And it just depends on where you grew up, what your culture is, different cultures do different things.
What impact does this have on their health?
Well, surgeries can go wrong. There is a whole show now on TV about surgeries that go wrong. And it's more as well like their mental health, right? So if you're not confident about yourself, if you don't love your body, or if you're not, if you're not happy with how you look, it can have an effect on your mental health. You can have depression, suffer from depression, and suicidal thoughts. You can start hurting yourself. A lot of people hurt themselves. So it can have an impact physically, but also mentally.
How important is it to achieve the beauty standard in the daily society?
Well, I think through advertisement and media, the TV shows that we watch, any high fashion or media places a lot of importance on beauty standards. Everybody has a different opinion. I think it's important to feel good about yourself and be healthy, but it shouldn't be the most important thing in your life,
And the last question, what impact does the media have on the beauty standard?
I think it's the number one, if not the most important influencer when it comes to beauty standards. You know, if you see on advertisements a white and skinny girl, which is how I grew up with. I grew up with, you know, white skinny women being on TV, on magazines. That's what I thought beauty was, you know. And because I wasn't white and because I wasn't skinny or super skinny, you know, I didn't think I was beautiful. I didn't like the fact that I was, you know, a bit darker. I always wanted to look like a Barbie, you know, because that's what the media pushes onto you. And so I think that they're a big factor in changing that story.
But now let's talk about the most important thing.
The consequences.
Mental health. We can see how this will impact the health of someone if they don't look the way beauty standards says it. Nearly 30% of college women rated personal appearance as traumatic or very difficult to handle. A person can develop a traumatic disorder or other body image issues such as body dysmorphia, which can lead to anxiety and depression because of all the pressure that beauty standard gives to people that don't look like this.
Jordan McCann, a health education coordinator, said being unhappy with your body can start as early as 5 or 6-year-old, which is something we are implementing by making girls and boys in movies so perfect. The world and society put girls in a certain mental state and they feel like they don't belong. So you can either do what you want or adapt to what society looks like to fit in, which girls do, and sometimes they take it to extremes, which is when this starts to have a bigger impact.
Eating consequences. This can lead to bad eating, which can make eating disorders like anorexia and bulimia, and this links to the past category.
Having bad mental health can push you to stop eating and have eating disorders, which will harm your health terribly. It also makes you be always keen on focusing what you eat instead of enjoying life as much as you could.
This type of behavior also comes from social media. Anytime you get into Instagram, you see perfect models telling you there is a new medicine you can take that will make you skinnier and actually will only harm your health.
Racism. Those who do not measure up to society norms of aesthetic appearance and grooming are often perceived as lazy, incompetent, and less productive. Not only does these implicit biases affect social interactions, but they also affect one's ability to obtain employment.
Employers often use appearance as a signal of employees' qualification, and even after hiring decisions are made, employers continue to regulate appearance of their employees through dressing and grooming policies.
To see how the beauty standard has evolved through time,
We have some videos here.
Wow, the beauty standard does change around the world, but there still is a beauty standard everywhere.
And also, that means you have to be beautiful in every part of you.
So today I'm just going to share like what I eat on like an average day.
Look, she doesn't even eat normal yogurt. She eats coconut yogurt.
She makes her own granola, so that means her diet doesn't allow any processed food or food that she doesn't know where it comes. That limits so many options.
Oh no!
So, we just reacted to the video What I Eat as a Model in a Day.
So, as we can see, she doesn't even have processed foods. She only has foods that are made by her, so she has a limited menu.
And this diet is only for a few people because not everyone, and especially the people in a low economic profile, cannot afford to do all this.
Wow, that is so harsh. Poor models.
Yes, and to think that people think that that's what we should do.
Let's do something. Let's try getting out of our fridge every food that they can't eat to see what we're left with.
Oh my god, yes, let's do it.
So, treat as a model, we need to take out everything in our fridge that a model couldn't eat. So, let's start.
meal, but there's not enough food to make one.
So that means models pay more money than a normal family because models eat different food. So we can see how beauty standards affects our daily life and our mental health.
And we should realize that should not define our daily life nor how we think we should look, and this is just a dumb stereotype.